Hello, fellow sojourners.
Hello.
Wayfarers all, it's good to see you here tonight. If you're new for the first time, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here in our contemplative community. And if you've been coming for a while, it's just good to see you. I've been thinking a lot about journeys lately. And not just about pilgrimages like the Camino de Santiago, which is a 500-mile pilgrimage from France down to Santiago. We have several of our church members on pilgrimage right now, right? 7, 8, 10, 12, I don't know how many, but they're traveling. But not just the Camino, not just that kind of journey, but the journeys that are life itself. I've been thinking about life itself and how that's a journey. And if that's true, how we are all on journeys, whether we've been pushed or whether we've been pulled, we're all on journeys. We're all just easing down the road. Some of us know exactly where we're headed, some not so much. Most of us, I'm guessing, are somewhere in between, knowing, not knowing, being on the path. But we're all still learning, growing, becoming. And that's one of the reasons I love this service. I've just started coming over the last few weeks. And this is the first time I've actually given a talk, I've given a reflection up here, so it's great to be here. This feels to me like a gathering place for fellow travelers. Now, I hope you picked up a stone as you walked in. If you didn't, there's some you can pick up on the way out. But take a look at it for a moment. Just take a look at your stone real quickly. There's nothing valuable or fancy about these stones. I picked these up hiking on the Dry Creek Trail this weekend. These are weathered. They each have a story. They haven't been shined up or sitting on a shelf anywhere. They've developed their own character by being carried along over the years, over the decades, over the centuries, by water, by wind, by time, by people walking on them, by storms. And we're not all that different, are we? Along the Camino de Santiago, many pilgrims carry a stone with them. Sometimes a stone represents a burden they're carrying, sometimes a prayer, sometimes a grief, sometimes a hope. And in a place called Cruz de Ferro, the Iron Cross, pilgrims often leave their stones behind, and I'll be visiting there this September myself. It's a way of saying, I'm ready to let go of this. Tonight, I'd like to invite you to do something a little different. Instead of leaving your stone behind, take it home with you. Maybe stick it on your windowsill or in a nook or keep it in your knapsack. Let it remind you of the journey that you're on. Let it remind you that you're still becoming. And let it remind you that this gathering is only one waypoint along the road. We run into these resting places where we're at right now by plan or by chance. I've also been thinking about wanderers. The poet Basho, the great haiku master, spent years walking roads and mountain paths in Japan. And then there's the pilgrim who's written about in the book, The Way of the Pilgrim. He wanders from village to village with little more than a Bible, a small bag, and a desire to learn how to pray without ceasing. A desire to learn how to pray without ceasing. The Jesus prayer, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, a sinner. No fixed route, no carefully planned inventory, just the next step and the next step and the next step. Wanderers pay attention, like Mary Oliver asked us to, my favorite poet as well, to what journey itself is teaching them. What's the journey teaching them? They're noticing, meeting strangers, learning from all they run into. That's part of being a sojourner. There's a difference between a pilgrim and a sojourner, although they're cousins. They're close cousins. A pilgrim usually follows a known path towards a sacred destination, like the Camino de Santiago and other pilgrimages. Think Camino, think Arrows, think Cathedral. A wanderer often has no map at all. Though they may be searching for something, they know not where or what. The wanderer discovers the path by walking it. Yet these two are not opposites. The pilgrim in the way of the pilgrim is both, no fixed route, yet moving towards something sacred. Whether we call ourselves pilgrims or wanderers or sojourners, we're all shaped by this road, right? We all need places to stop. And that brings me to my last point, which is the idea of a waypoint. A waypoint is not a destination. We're not meant to live on waypoints. It's a stopping place along the way. It's a place to rest, a place of hospitality, a place of inclusion, a place of many, many different and welcome people and perspectives, a place to catch your breath, a place to refresh and to receive comfort, spirit, song, warmth, a place to get your bearings, a place to find companionship, a place to remember what's important, and most importantly, it's a place for us to rest, to continue our journey. And maybe that's what this gathering, this Waypoint service, is all about. Not a place where we've got everything figured out, but sacred, a sacred well along the road, a place to drink deeply, a place to remember who we are, a place to gather strength for whatever comes next. So as you leave tonight, take your stone with you, put it in your pocket, put it on your desk, put it somewhere you'll see it, and when you do, let it remind you, you do not have to have everything figured out. You do not have to be finished. You do not have to be arrived. You are a wayfarer. You are still learning. You are not perfect. You're still walking. You're still becoming. As Basho wrote, every day is a journey, and the journey itself is home.